Did you know? The war that ended the ancient world wasn't actually one single conflict, but a series of battles, skirmishes, and political maneuvers known as the Punic Wars. These wars were not fought over a span of a few years, but over a century. From 264 to 146 BC, the world as it was known then was held in the grip of these wars. Now let's get to know the key players in this global drama: Rome and Carthage. These two powerhouses of the ancient world were driven into conflict mainly by a desire for control over trade routes and territories in the Mediterranean. The Punic Wars, therefore, were not just about military might, but about economic dominance and political supremacy. This clash of titans, Rome and Carthage, would dramatically alter the course of history. The Punic Wars were marked by legendary battles and larger-than-life figures. Let's delve into the heart of the conflict, where we meet the major players and the arenas of their legendary exploits. We begin with the Battle of Cannae, a confrontation that still echoes in military strategy textbooks today. This was where Hannibal Barca, the Carthaginian general, showcased his tactical brilliance. Outnumbered and seemingly outmatched, he employed the classic double envelopment strategy, encircling and decimating a larger Roman force. The Roman losses were catastrophic, and the aftershock of this defeat rippled through the Roman Republic. However, the Romans were far from defeated. Rising from the ashes of Cannae came a new hero, Scipio Africanus. Scipio was a study in resilience and strategic genius. He understood that to defeat Hannibal, he needed to strike at the heart of Carthage itself, and so he did in the Battle of Zama. The Battle of Zama was the turning point of the Second Punic War. Here, Scipio Africanus turned the tables on Hannibal. Using a combination of strategic depth and tactical flexibility, he managed to disrupt Hannibal's battle-hardened elephants and outflank his troops. This decisive victory marked the beginning of the end for Carthaginian dominance in the Mediterranean. Both Hannibal and Scipio Africanus were not just military commanders. They were symbols of their respective states. Hannibal, with his audacious strategies and unyielding defiance against Rome, embodied the spirit of Carthaginian resistance. On the other hand, Scipio, with his resilience and tactical acumen, personified the Roman Republic's indomitable will to survive and thrive. These battles and their heroes have left an indelible mark on history, their stories still fascinating us today. They teach us that even in the face of overwhelming adversity, human ingenuity, courage, and resilience can prevail. And as we turn the pages of history, we find ourselves continually drawn back to these epic tales of heroism and strategic brilliance. The Punic Wars ended with the utter destruction of Carthage and the ascension of Rome as the dominant power in the Mediterranean. A series of 3 wars fought between the states of Rome and Carthage, the Punic Wars spanned over a century, culminating in the decisive siege of Carthage. The siege, a brutal and relentless campaign, marked the end of Carthaginian power. Rome, not content with mere victory, sought total annihilation. The city was razed, its citizens sold into slavery, and the fields salted to prevent future growth. It was a demonstration of power, a statement to the rest of the world. Rome was not to be trifled with. This destruction, however, paved the way for an unprecedented rise. With Carthage out of the picture, Rome was unchallenged in the Mediterranean. They expanded their territories, their influence creeping across regions that once fell under Carthaginian rule. The economic and cultural impact was immense, setting the stage for an era where Rome dictated the course of history. The fall of Carthage marked a turning point, a shift in power dynamics that reshaped the ancient world. It was the end of one era and the dawn of another, a time where Rome's influence seeped into every aspect of life. With the fall of Carthage, the ancient world as we knew it came to a close, giving way to the rise of the Roman Empire. The Punic Wars, while ending the ancient world, laid the groundwork for the world we know today. These conflicts played a significant role in the spread of Roman culture, influencing languages, legal systems, and architectural styles across Europe and beyond. They also led to the development of innovative military strategies, many of which remain in use. From the ashes of Carthage, Rome rose, its influence echoing through the ages. So the war that ended the ancient world also shaped the future, a testament to the enduring impact of history.